Washington chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics is at heart an advocacy organization. We believe that all kids have the right to high-quality health care. In the chapter, we work with policymakers, state officials, and other healthcare organizations to make sure that children have every opportunity to grow up healthy and to stay safe.
Coming out of my medical training, I was looking for a professional home where I could collaborate with and get support from fellow pediatricians to improve my day-to-day practice and also to be able to advocate for kids outside of my clinic walls.
I loved the idea of being involved in something that allowed you to look at the big picture. We fight in the trenches every day with the kids, from bloody noses to bruised knees and concussions and all of those things, and it can make your world very small, but when you step back and you look at the big picture, I don't know, it just helps you get your focus, I think.
I have been just so pleased at how welcoming this chapter is, and how many things, I've just been in awe of how many things this chapter is doing.
I've been practicing here in the state for 10 years and have always wanted to be a participant in the way that they make decisions for the kids that I care for. There are many needs that our kids have that are unmet, and ways that we can improve healthcare delivery, and I've found the chapter to be an amazing avenue for those needs.
I think being involved with the chapter has allowed me to really be knowledgeable of the best practices that allow me to provide a medical home to the patients that I serve. And it's also really given me many opportunities to advocate for children outside of clinic, and in the process make really dear friends among other pediatric colleagues.
When you're in your own practice, it can feel a little overwhelming or feel almost hopeless in some ways when you see some of the things that kids are struggling with. But when you come to something like Advocacy Day and you see all the work that's being done, it really does fill you again with that sense of hope and I think motivation to do the best you can for the kids.
Everything I've done here has, I feel like, has amounted to something. That all of the executives and everyone on the board listens to your opinions, and they value what you're saying, and they want input from pediatricians in this state, because we're the ones that are out here doing the work and actually realizing the challenges that are there and what our patients are facing, and they will advocate for us if they know what those issues are, and it gives us an avenue to actually do something about it. It's an amazing marriage, and it's been perfect for me.
You have members who are coming down and testifying on bills, and you're doing such a great job, and we really, really appreciate that support.
I've had the benefit of being able to testify on behalf of the chapter for many key issues that come up in the legislature that affect child health. And it's been an eye-opening experience to me to see how little the layperson might know about issues that are so big and important to pediatricians and children and families.
Coming down and talking to legislators that don't have kids or legislators that do have kids, it's always a good reminder to keep us to understand how important the pediatricians, the important role they play.
By being involved with the chapter and getting to advocate in Olympia, I'm able to make a difference in lots of kids' lives at the same time. I think the chapter, we really work on improving the well-being of children throughout the entire state, which is something we don't get to do in our day-to-day jobs.
To see the way that decisions are made and how everyone comes together to decide on what is best for all parties involved. It's a process much more so than I imagined or knew, but it's also, it's extremely, it really helped to appreciate the bigger picture.
It is more critical than ever that we play an active role in shaping what healthcare will look like in our state in the years to come. As pediatricians, we have dedicated our lives to helping children, and that work isn't always easy. For me, the chapter and the people that work within it are a great source of energy and sustainability that helps for me to keep that commitment. I ask that all of you consider joining the chapter and raising your voice to ensure that children in Washington State have the best possible health care.